If you're a Gen Xer, you remember the show Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous with Robin Leach. Who didn't watch that show growing up? Yes, it showed you big houses, big lifestyles, big boats, big vacations, and we wanted that. Hello community, and it's good to see you again. I've been gone for a minute. I just needed to take a social media break and detox, but now I'm back. And I'm talking to my fellow Gen Xers out there. Look, we're the generation that rode our bikes and our skateboards without helmets. We played on concrete playgrounds without rubber and wood chips to protect us. We slid around in the back seat of our parents' cars without seat belts, and we survived it, so we are strong. However, we did make some mistakes, and today I want to talk about the top 5. And they are, number 1, failure to plan for retirement. Neglecting retirement planning. See, we thought Social Security was going to be a thing. We were the last generation to think that. It wasn't until later that our eyes opened up, but by then we had been indoctrinated with the SSI thing, like our parents would have. But that failure to plan is coming back to bite a lot of us in the butt, because we are nearing that checkout time when a lot of us want to retire, but we can't because we didn't plan. Number 2, carrying high interest credit card debt. See, if you're a Gen Xer, you grew up with a lot of your parents telling you no, can't afford it, can't have it, you're not getting it. You want to get that? Get a job. It's not happening here. So when we broke out of our parents' houses, anything we could do to spend ourselves into nirvana, we did. And that meant credit cards. And credit cards started ticking up with the high interest, and we just got used to it. There was a saying like, we'll always have a payment, so why not just have another one as long as we can manage the payment? And that's gotten a lot of us into problems. Number 3, buying too much home. If you're a Gen Xer, you remember the show Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous with Robin Leach. Who didn't watch that show growing up? Yes, it showed you big houses, big lifestyles, big boats, big vacations, and we wanted that. And in the 80s was when houses started being built bigger, and so we wanted them. And a lot of us bought them when it got to that point. We were like, I want a house at no cost. But what we ended up doing is buying too much house, leaving us too little money. That crippled us financially and is coming back to bite us now as we near retirement. Number 4, prioritizing our kids over retirement. A lot of us sacrificed and set aside retirement planning because we felt obligated to pay for our kids' college. That has also come back to hurt us, because now the kids, a lot of them aren't even pursuing their degrees, and we're short on our retirement. So now we're messed up in that respect. And number 5, lack of budgeting. Budgeting, what's that? We wanted to live the lifestyles in the rich and the famous. We wanted to be like rap stars. Remember how they used to flash the gold chains and all of that stuff in the beginning? That's the life we wanted. Budgets didn't make room for that. Budgets would tell us no, so we didn't do it. Or at least we felt budgets were telling us no, when really if we had followed them, it would have told us yes to a whole bunch of stuff. So those are our top 5 financial fatal errors that Gen Xers make. And the rest of this week, I'm going to actually show you how it's not too late to turn those things around. So tune in the next 4 days in this week, and I'll share some tips and tricks to fix those fatal flaws. All right, guys, you have a great week, and I'll see you again soon.